And rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky and thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring. Pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Pinky, ring. And pinky. Around the back. Switch. Switch. And switch. Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. Put the ball on the floor, assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot, press 3 times. Up to the knuckles, press once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to just below the ball of the foot and press. Side of the top of the heel. Middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. Scribble. Three, 2, 1, release. Reassess. Repeat with the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet. Let me just move this a little. No, that's the wrong way. And shake the tree. And center, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Oh, good morning, Dick. And fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather starlight. And center, gather from the other side. And center. All right, let's do some good mornings. And then take some steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. And then slap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk or march or jog. So we will do the Zach push 4 with or without weights in your hand, and lots of squats. So I will jog. Whatever you do, be safe. And we'll do some rolling after class. All right, going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10. 20. 30, take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands up, come on your toes. see if you can. Come on back down, bend back if you can. Back to center, bend to one side. Then bend to the other. Come back to center. Drop the hands, push out at the chest. Come on down, interlace fingers behind the back, raise the hands up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Go a little higher. And come on down and stroke. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms, rotate. Go the other way. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Bring one arm across, press in. Bring the other arm across. First arm behind the back, press it down and in. And then the other. And form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And come on, put your fingers on your temple, your fists on your temples, and bring your elbows forward and back. Then come down and rotate at the neck. Go the other way. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Come back to center. Bring one hand over the top, cup the ear, look up, chin up, tug. Chin down. And then go the other way, chin up. And down. Come back to center, tuck in the chin. Back like a pigeon. All right, grab those sticks. We're inside the arch on one side, other leg out, bend that knee, slide down. Go the other way. And come on up. Bring one leg out in front, put the stick behind it, lift the sole and wiggle it. Come on up, press the sole of that foot against the stick. And then repeat with the other leg. Hamstring. And calf. All right, we're doing the Lee dynamic stick routine. Bring the stick onto the shoulders and twist at the waist. And then take some steps if you can. And then bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then below the waist, side to side. And then to one side, back and forth. And then the other side, back and forth. Bring it to center and paddle the kayak. Reverse. And then bring it up to the shoulders, palms facing out, flop the wrists. Come on down and back to the shoulders. And then up and down. Stop at the shoulders. Reverse the grip. Flop the wrists. Come on down. And up and down. Stop at the shoulders, bring the stick to the back. Hold on and do some knee ups. Alternating. And then some hip rotations. And then bring the stick to one side, hold on at or near the top, swing behind. Other hand, same thing. And then bring stick to the middle, hold with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Step back, come up on your toes for a second, back on your heels for a second, about 20 times. And 20. All right. Let us put the stick down. If you're going to put something in your hands for the bushes, back bushes, grab it. 4 moves. Squat, frontal raise, around the clock, either outside or inside. And a press. 3 rounds, 10 reps each. Moving squats around as always. We're going to start with them and we'll pick up speed on each set. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ten. All right. Take a breath. Front raises. And a breath. I'm going outside for the first round here. And a breath. Presses. And
someone is at the front
a
door.
breath, or 2 or 3.
Someone is at front door.
All right. We're going to go a little faster. We're going to move squats into number 2. We'll start with the front raises in 3, 2, 1. a breath. Squats. And we're halfway there. Take a breath. I'm doing 5 and 5. Breath. Presses. All right, take a few. All right, last round, squats into number 3. We start with front raises. Breath. I'm going to go through the middle. Breath. Squats. Breath. And presses. All right. Put the weights down, rub those hands together, cultivate chi. Form a chi ball. And the center, 2 breaths. Let us open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. Center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi. Go down, scoop it up. And namaste. All right, I'm going to try a new breath work exercise today. Can everybody blow out and create 2 bubbles in your cheeks? All right, now create 1 bubble on one side, let's say the right side. And then the left side. All right, everybody good with that? All right, so we're going to create a bubble on the right side. And as you create that bubble, you're going to inhale through your nose, hold for 5, and then exhale through your mouth. You ready? All right, left side. All right, both sides. Right side. Left. Both. All right, let's leave it at that for today. How'd you find that?
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No, it actually made me feel a little dizzy.
Ah,
Yeah, but anyway, I'll give it another shot if you like.
okay, let's give it another shot and sit down
Yeah,
when you
maybe
do it,
that's
okay? Yeah. Okay,
okay.
good.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, Dick, we're going to do some rolling. Let's grab a ball and a roller and hit the floor. All right. We're going to start with the ball, and we'll start this week with it underneath the trapezius on one side. Roll it around, find that tight spot, and lean into it. And then move over to the rear deltoid, behind the shoulder there. And same thing, find a nice tight spot and lean and breathe into it. All right, let's go over to the other trapezius. And the other rear deltoid. Okay, move the ball down to the gluteus maximus. Again, find a tight tender spot and press into it. And move the ball up and over to the gluteus medius. And then to the maximus on the other side. And the medius on that side. All right, put the ball aside, get the roller, put it underneath the hairline. And move the head left to right, noting restrictions on either side. And then stay to the right and do 5 circles in each direction. And then nod. And then go to the left side and do 5 circles in each direction. Nod. And then go to the middle. We're going to do 10 figure 8s starting in one direction for 5 and in the other direction for the other 5. And nod. All right, let's move the roller down to the middle of the rib cage. And roll from the middle of the rib cage to above the shoulders and back to the middle of the rib cage. And then from the middle of the rib cage to the bottom of the rib cage and back to the middle. And then all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom of the rib cage. All right, let's bring the roller to beneath the pelvis. And bring your knees up and to the right and do 5 circles in each direction. And then do some bicycles. Reverse. And then go over to the left and do 5 circles in each direction. Reverse in each direction, I should say. And then some bicycles. Reverse. Come to the middle. 10 figure eights, starting one way for 5 and the other way for the other 5. And then some bicycles. Reverse. And that'll do it. All good? All right. See you tomorrow.